Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, Ya Ali Izzat, Azim al-Sifat, Sami al-Simmat, Kabir al-Shan, Jalil al-Muqaddad, Rafi al-Zikr, Mutai al-Amr, Jalil al-Burhan, Faqim al-Ism, Aziz al-Ilm, Wasi al-Hilm, Kasir al-Ghufran, Jamil al-Thanai, Jazil al-Atai, Mujib al-Du'a, Amim al-Ihsan. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له في الخلق والأمر ونشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا محمد عبده ورسوله أما بعد. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we've been talking about the sunnahs of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in previous Khutbah, also in previous Fridays. Today also we will talk about one of the great sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which has faded from our lives. Because of that, we are paying a very heavy price to the humanity. This sunnah which I'm going to talk today, my respected brothers and elders, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala built in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before he come to this world, he informed the people about this sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the previous books. One day Sahaba Ikram asked another Sahabi who was a learned person of Quran, Torah and Injil. His name was Abdullah ibn Amr ibn As radiallahu anhu, who was a very scholar of the time. They said, "O Abdullah, tell us, what are the qualities Allah mentioned about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the previous book, because you have read those books." He mentioned many qualities. Out of that, he mentioned one quality which is outstanding in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, Allah said, "Laysa bifaddin wala ghaliz," that this prophet I'm going to send, he is not a hard-hearted person, and he is not a bad language person. He speaks softly. His heart is very soft. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning this quality before Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Torah, at the time of about 5,000 years ago in Torah. So when Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to this world, Allah repeated the same again in the Quran also. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَبِمَا رَحْمَةُ اللَّهِ فَبِمَا رَحْمَةُ اللَّهِ لِنْتَ لَهُمْ. That if it was not from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that would not have been polite. It is because of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you are so polite. And because of that, people come to you and they surround you. So my dear respected brothers and elders, we're going to talk today about the softness of heart, how important it is. Now, the society, the environment, and the halat has made us so hard in our hearts. We have no rahmat, we have no shafaqat for anybody. We have become very hard-hearted. We believe in tit for tat in these days. If somebody tells me something, I'm going to tell him something. If somebody does bad to me, I'm going to do bad to me because this is my haqq, this is my right. I'm not a coward. I'm a man. So I had to pay him back. So it's a tit for tat situation. But Rasul Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in the hardest of the times, he was polite. He never leaved his manners. When he moved from Mecca to Medina, there was a person. His name was Zayd ibn Sami. He was a Jew, a millionaire of the time, big investor of the time. He started watching Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam about the qualities of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned in the previous books, because he was a Jew and he used to read Torah. And he started finding the qualities which is mentioned in the Torah about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But one quality he did not see, because he was a newcomer. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a newcomer to Medina, and he did not had a chance to test Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam about this quality. See, if you want to test a person, make him angry. Then you will see all his character. If he is happy, if you are doing good things to him, if you are giving gifts to him, he is a very good person, of course, he is your brother. If you do something against his tabiyat, against his will, make him very, very angry, then you will see the real character of that person. He learned in Torah that Rasulullah has been told that he is not a hard-hearted person, and he is a very soft-spoken person. He wanted to test him. He came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam at the time, by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a wafad had came from one city, and they had a question for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They had a demand for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they said, Ya Rasulullah, we invited our people in our city towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, towards Islam, and we told them, if you become Muslim, Allah's barakat will descend upon you. And everybody accepted Islam. But now, unfortunately, after they became Muslim, a drought has come. Drought, the dryness, no rains. The drought has come, and people are dying hungry. And now we fear that they may revolt from Islam. We don't know what to do. Ya Rasulullah, is there any possibility that we will help them? It was a time of drought in Medina also. Rasulullah did not have nothing to give them. He did not know what to answer. So Zayd bin Sana was sitting there, and he was a rich person. He found the opportunity. He said, now it is the time to test Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, Ya Rasulullah, I have money. I can lend you the money. I can give you 80 mithqal of gold. Huge amount of money. But the condition is, you have to give me the dates next year from that garden. Worth of this money. Rasulullah said, it's a good thing that you are offering, but I cannot promise you from the same garden I will give it to you, because we don't know if the fruit is going to come or not. But I will give you the dates you want. He said, okay, I agree, no problem. I want the dates. So he gave them 80 mithqal. Rasulullah took and gave that person. He said, go and distribute this to the poor people. May Allah relieve them from the drought. So the guy left. And Rasulullah, after some time, it was a long time after it came, the time came, now this person came. And he, without talking politely to Rasulullah, from the time he entered, he said, oh Muhammad, I heard about you that you are a bad person. Not only you, your generations, even Abdul Muttalib, and all the generation of Abdul Muttalib, they are all cheaters and deceivers. You better give me my dates today, otherwise I'm not going to leave you. His tone was so humiliating, so distressing to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, we know that actually you are a cheater. Said Umar radiallahu anhu was right there. He said, he put his hand on his sword. Ya Rasulullah, permit me right now. He said, oh Abu of Allah, keep quiet. You don't know what you're talking to, who you're talking. Otherwise I will take your head off right now. Rasulullah turned towards Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu and said, Umar, what are you saying? What are you saying? This is not the way to talk to a person. The haqq was that you told him, oh my brother, be polite. And you tell me that, oh Prophet of Allah, give his haqq. That was the right thing to say. What are you saying? He says, now you get up and go to the garden and give him the dates. And give him 12 tons equivalent. The mud was at the time, the quantity. He said, give 12 mud. More to this person for talking back to him. He went. Said Umar gave him the dates and he gave him 12 mud. He says, what is this for? He says, this is for I talked to you so roughly. Prophet ﷺ asked me to give you for this. He himself narrates this story. Zayd bin San, radiallahu anhu. He said, I went next day to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, Ya Rasulullah, annaka Rasul. Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. And he lived like a Sahabi. He stayed with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At the time of Umar radiallahu anhu, he got martyred in one of the battles. He says, this is the akhlaq of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the hardest situations, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never used to lose the anger, never be hard-hearted or bad-spoken. But today, let's see if somebody comes and curses us. Somebody comes and tells a very decent word. See what we're going to do. What is our akhlaq? How much we will come on to the level of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to Medina, so a lot of people, they were enemies of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So at the time, Jews were also did not like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There are some Jews who came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they accepted Islam like Zayd bin Sana, but there are some people, they did not like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When they used to meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they used to tell him, Salam alayka ya Rasulullah. They used to tell him, Salam alayka. Instead of Salamu alayka, they used to say Salam alayka. They used to take lam from the. So the difference between Salamu alayka and Salam is we all know that it is peace be upon you. When you say Salam alayka, they should twist a little bit. They should tell that death upon you. Sam means death upon you. So they should come and say in a very fluent way, Salam alayka. So that nobody will understand. They think they are saying Salam, but they are not saying Salam, but they are cursing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One time a person came, said Aisha was sitting with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he said, Salam alayka, ya Muhammad. Said Aisha heard him. She replied, Salam alayka wa la'na. So what are you talking about? Death be upon you and the la'nat of Allah be upon you. Said Aisha, wife of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she couldn't take it. He turned towards Aisha, oh Aisha, what are you saying? Didn't you hear what I replied to him? I just, oh alayka. I told him on you also. That's all we have to say. Why you have to increase 2-3 words? Oh Aisha, the softness of heart. He gave a golden rule of Islam. He taught the golden rule of Islam to Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu anha. He said, oh Aisha, remember, if you take out the softness from anything, if you put the softness in anything, it will decorate that thing. If you take out the softness from anything, it will destroy that thing. If you put the softness in anything, it will decorate the thing. If you take out the softness from anything, it will destroy the thing. Oh Aisha, have you ever seen me talking tough or rough like this to the people? This is our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My dear respected brothers, in the severe conditions, Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam never left. When people ask, not only the humans, when the angels asked him to curse the people, he said no. We all know the famous story of Taif. When he went, when the Meccans did not believe in him, he said, let's try in another city. He went to Taif. Taif, far away from Mecca. Walking on the camel with his servant, with all the difficulty, he reached Taif. He talked to the urchins of Taif, the heads and the leaders of the Taif. There were 3 people sitting. He went to them. He said, look, I have come. I'm the Prophet of Allah. I have this message. Accept it. You will be successful. Allah will give you the bounties of this dunya and the akhirah. One said, no, we don't believe, get out. Another one said, why Allah did not find nobody apart from you to make a prophet? You are the only one Allah found. Get out from here. The third one said, look, if you are a prophet, I don't want to deny you, because wrath of Allah may come upon me. If you are not a prophet, I don't want to believe you. Get out from here. After coming all this journey, Rasulullah turned back now, very disheartened. He wants to go back to Mecca. Mission failed. But when he was coming back, these people, they did not sit on that mountain. They called the children and the bad people of this town. They said, start pelting Rasulullah. Now everybody is pelting Rasulullah in the streets of Taif. Rasulullah, just imagine, this is not a joke. The whole town is behind Rasulullah. He is alone, he is running in the streets of Taif. Ulama Ikram says he runs for miles to get out of the city. He's falling down. People are getting up, people are beating him, they are pelting him, they are kicking him. He's bleeding profusely, so much when he came out of Taif and he sat down in one garden. And he wanted to take his shoe off, but the shoe was clogged from the blood, it couldn't come out. Very hard day on Rasulullah. One day, Sayyidah Aisha asked, Ya Rasulullah, I know your life was full of miseries and sacrifices, torture and torment. I know. Ya Rasulullah, tell me which was the hardest day in your life? Which is the hardest day? He said, Ya Aisha, the Yawm of Taif. The Yawm of Taif, when the people were beating me. That was the hardest day of my life. Now everybody, his ghulam is saying, Ya Rasulullah, curse on them. Jibreel Islam comes with 2 angels, angel of the mountain and angel of the wind. He says, Ya Rasulullah, Allah is seeing this. Allah is not, He's making dua to Allah. Allah is seeing this. Allah has sent 2 angels. These angels did not come to earth before. First time they have descended on the earth. This is the angel of mountains. This is the angel of wind. Order them. The angel of mountains said, Ya Rasulullah, order me. I'm going to crush these people because Taif is surrounded by mountains. I'm going to crush them to pieces. Tell me. The angel of wind said, Ya Rasulullah, order me. I'm going to blow them away. I'm not going to leave a single person from here. Just imagine the agony of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the pain of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the condition, the psychological, the mental condition of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If it was an ordinary person, he would have just given up. He said, let me punish them. Other prophets did before. They did before. They asked the punishment of Allah. Allah punished them, wiped them out, isn't it? In the history. Rasulullah at that time, he's saying, no. I have been sent as a mercy to the mankind, not to kill the people. If they don't understand, maybe their children will understand my message. They don't know. Ya Rabbi ighfir lahum. Ya Rabbi ighfir lahum. Innahum la ya'lamun. Ya Allah, they don't know, Ya Rabbi. Forgive them, Ya Allah. Don't kill them. Don't punish them, Ya Rabbi. That is our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That was the heart of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you would have made the dua, it would have destroyed. If you would have destroyed the whole Taif, today I would not have been standing here giving the khutbah in front of you. Because from the same city, Taif, came Muhammad bin Qasim al-Thaqafi to India, and he conquered India and he made all us Muslims. I'm standing here because of the dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All the people of Pakistan and India and South Asia, they're all Muslims because of the dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And a person came from there and conquered India and taught us Islam. This is our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the severe conditions, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never used to leave the hand, never used to get hard. People used to come and hold his hand. Never used to take their hand away. He used to be so polite. Come and curse them, pelt them, no matter what. Mecca. He conquered Mecca. After all this, went to Mecca as a conqueror. These Meccans were standing there. They were all culprits, criminals. These are the people who took the property of Muslims, who killed the Muslims. These are the people who chased Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from Mecca. Please come forward, because some brothers are standing in the back. Please come forward. Make the rooms for your brothers. So these people standing in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in front, and he asked them, "What do you think I'm going to do today?" Everybody knew that today is a certain death. Because we are the people who kicked him out. Now he has come as a conqueror. Everybody knew that death is there certain today. Today we're going to die. He's going to say, take them out. They said, we know that you are a Kareem, you are Rahim, and you are a son of a Rahim. We seek the goodness from you, O Prophet of Allah. He said, go. Everybody is free. Everybody is free. When he was going from Mecca, he was making migrating from Mecca. He wanted to pray 2 rakat in Kaaba. Let me finish quickly because time is running out. So he went to Kaaba because he making the hijrah that night to Medina. He used to love Kaaba. He used to love Mecca. His last desire was, I'll just go pray 2 rakat of Salat in Kaaba, then I'll go to Medina. Leaving his home, leaving everything, going to Medina. He came to Kaaba, and the Muhtamam of the Kaaba at the time was of Hazrat Usman, not Usman Ghani, Usman ibn something, I forgot his father's name. And he used to hold the key of Kaaba at the time. He said, "Oh Uthman, will you allow me that I will pray 2 rakat of Salat in Kaaba?" He said, "No way. I will die before you let you into the Kaaba. Get out from here. You're not eligible. Get out." Rasulullah felt very bad. 2 rakat of Salat in Kaaba. Very arrogantly said, "Get out. I'm not going to give you." Rasulullah had to leave to Medina. When he came back, when he conquered Kaaba, he asked, "Where is Usman?" Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu said, "I'll go find him." He brought him back. Usman is standing in front of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the conqueror of the city now. One word of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Usman said, "We will be flying." He asked, "Usman, when I asked you to enter into Kaaba, you said, 'Never in my life.' I told you, oh Usman, a time will come that you'll be standing in front of me. What do you say? What will you say at that time? Now tell me, Usman, what will you say? What do you think I'm going to do to you?" He started shivering. If you know that actually a person is dying, somebody is going to hang him or somebody is going to take his head off, do you know actually what is his condition? You don't even feel the feeling of it. Start shivering. He knows actually the time has come now. He's going to say one word, "I'm gone now." He said, "Usman, where is that key?" He said, "Ya Rasulullah, this is the key of Kaaba." Some Sahaba came, his uncle came. "Ya Rasulullah, we have the sharf of of giving the water in the Kaaba. Ya Rasulullah, give us the key so that we can have the sharf of the Kaaba. That key. Key is the main source of sharf at that time, respect at that time. Abbas said, Ya Rasulullah, give us the key so that the sharf or the respect will stay in our family. He said, sit down. He said, Usman, what do you think I'm going to do? He said, Ya Rasulullah, I'm gone. Your word, one word, I'm gone. He said, Usman, take this key. Keep this key with you. And I will promise you this key will stay in your family till the day of judgment. Still the key is there in his generation. The guy who holds the key is one of the sons of Sayyidina Usman. And he says, I have been sent not to take the revenge. I have been sent to have the mercy on the people. Oh Usman, take this key and go. Even though he was not a Muslim, he started crying so bad, he felt, Ya Rasulullah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. This is our Prophet, respected brothers and elders. Unless and until we show this quality of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the softness of our hearts to the people, how do you think the people is going to love us? He beat me, I beat him. He slapped me one time, I slapped him 2 times. He killed one of the person, I killed everybody there. Do you think that is what is going to bring the people to Islam? Rasulullah taught us a different way, my dear brothers. Not to revenge people, to love people. Because with the love, people are going to come to Islam. May Allah give us the tawfiq to understand and practice. Wa akhiru da'wana walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillah. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا محمد عبده ورسوله أما بعد إن أحسن الكتاب كتاب الله وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم شر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا إن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم يرحم أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم يغفر أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم يهدي أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم فرج كرب أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم أصلح أحوال أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. عباد الله رحمكم الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان إيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله يذكركم ادعوه يستجب لكم ولذكر الله تعالى أعلى وأولى وأحم وأتم وأكبر وأقم الصلاة.